Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Dirty 20 Dungeons and Dragons Adventure Group. Woo! So where we left off, we're on a boat.
I'm on a boat.
As I'm
Boats
just,
and hoes.
yeah.
Sorry.
I'm just singing that song as I'm on the boat. I'm on a boat. But yeah, we're on Balrog's boat, sailing off into the ocean to meet with the storm giants, and this is where we will pick back up.
All right. So as you guys are sailing on your way, you guys are at this point, the current's picking up, the sails are down, you're gaining a lot of speed. And at this point, you went from roughly around 300 to 350 yards away to about 150, close to 100 yards. So you guys are coming up real fast as the current's moving fast. You can see that they're as one of them lifts his sword out, it looks like there's blood dripping from the sword.
From a giant?
From something in the ocean. As it looks like there's this bit of black blood that just kind of drips onto the deck of the ship. The quartermaster yells, "Should I give the order to go to arms, sir?"
Give it.
To battle, man! To arms! And they start beating on the drum.
Well, at least
roll a perception?
just be ready, just in case they decide to fight.
These guys up above.
Don't fire on the giants.
These guys up above go down below, as well as those that are.
I haven't given
Right, they just
order to strike yet, but
correct.
Beat to arms,
ready.
that's right. We shall beat to quarters.
Beat to quarters, beat to arms, whatever you want to call it.
Can we roll a perception to see what they're attacking?
This section here, go ahead and roll with disadvantage. This is kind of like where you can speak down. It's graded. It's like a graded hole, so you can look down inside of it.
are we all rolling? Or am I just driving the ship?
If you would, you are driving the ship. You can look while you're driving. People look while they're driving all the time.
I rolled a 12.
12?
Is this perception?
Yep.
19.
12, 19,
14.
Whoa.
14, 10,
15.
10.
10, 15.
With disadvantage.
Okay, that's right. You're
Whoa.
down below. He's down below. You do hear, by the way, the call to arms. Okay, it'll take you one round. For those of you who rolled a 15 or higher, you can...
Balrog, remember, did they tell you that these giant storm giants are neutral good?
I believe so.
Neutral good, is that correct? Neutral good, so they are on the good side.
Sorry, 1 second, guys. I am...
Aside from being evil, so they will most likely not attack us at first.
Okay.
So
we should be ready.
depending, we should be ready, but we need to know if they're friend or foe first.
Yeah.
All right.
Alicia, you should just
Whose job is it to find out?
You should get right down the mic and then just take a group picture of all of us.
I apologize. I'm looking for a really good picture here to kind of show you what it is you can see for those of you that have a 15 or higher. So for those of you that rolled a 15 or higher,
I don't want you to see the advertising.
Here, just put a picture.
this is what you see currently. This is what you see in the ocean as you look down.
Oh man.
Yes. I want to see it. No, we can't.
Well, it won't show it for us.
That's what you see in the ocean.
I'm not gonna lie, I googled that.
Oh, that's fine. Those of you that were not able to necessarily see, because you guys can make out the body. You can obviously make it out. For those of you that rolled a 10 to 14, so who rolled a 10 to 14? You three. You can see when you look down into the water, you see 2 yellow dots. And you can see coming out of the it's a Kraken. I gave it away. So
Literally gave it away.
But
I was gonna yell.
you can see tentacles around the giants.
Oh, my
Yell it.
friend.
Yell it.
And they're big tentacles. It's roughly over here. There's 2 of them. There's a third one that looks like it's making its way as it.
Wait, 2 Krakens or 2 giants?
2 giants.
2 giants making their way.
The third one looks like it basically just threw off a locked off tentacle and it's making its way this way. and he goes underneath the ship, and the waves start to push up on one side, and the ship starts to tilt over, and it reappears as it lifts this creature out of the water. That's what you guys see. You're up on deck at this point. That's what you see as it throws this creature. It's a giant looking, it's a Kraken, but
What's Kraken?
Did the Kraken fight in the wars?
no.
Did you fight in the water during the wars?
Most of the battle took place on land. And it throws this, two of them, they throw this creature a bit of ways away from the ship. These two. This one looks back at you guys, and it says something as it starts to speak
Who speaks giant?
in giant. And it says, "Be careful, little ones. There's a great battle going on right now."
Do you want us to help? We came to talk. Looks like you're busy. But we would like to talk. You need help?
Have you ever fought a Kraken before?
It was the first time for everything.
I have, they haven't.
Well,
Do you speak giant?
No, he doesn't.
funny thing is, you guys make tributes to the ocean of gold and body,
So you make tributes to the Kraken.
so that way you don't get attacked. You guys do
I
it
have
to the sea god, basically.
Killed the god of the
So
sea.
they're killing your god right now.
No, it's not. It's not a god. It's just a creature.
Or
But
the-
We
you
do
make
pay tributes.
you pay tribute for safe passage.
If he's gone, then we
And,
can charge everywhere.
He says, "Perhaps if you would like to help little ones, maybe you can shoot it or something. I do not know."
Well, my friend.
Yes.
I want to use a new spell.
Okay.
Can I go for it?
After initiative.
Wait, do you speak giant?
No.
No. Okay. I tell everybody this, like, yeah, they're fighting Krakens. They tell us to be careful.
Well, a Kraken.
A Kraken, sorry. We can jump in and help them out if we want. Shoot them with cannons.
I feel a change in the wind, so let's do it.
Okay, I need everybody to roll initiative. You do come up on deck. You can see that these two, one of them is holding it. The other one right now has his hammer, and he summons forth lightning as he strikes down onto the head of this Kraken.
Super effective.
These giants are beasts, and dang, this is gonna be an uber boss right here.
So these giants can stand up in the water.
Yeah, they're standing in the water, or at least it looks like they're standing. They could be floating, for all you know.
They're the best water
I mean, no.
polo players
The
in
thing,
the world.
the thing is, no one knows how deep the ocean goes.
We're in the shallow.
Well, how
waters.
tall are the giants? They're standing up.
I mean, it looks like they're standing. It looks like they're standing in
They
the
could
water.
be using water
Right.
jutsu.
No, they're just excellent water polo players.
Well, keep
They're
in
shredding perfectly.
mind that the current
Right.
is constantly moving, like it's still moving. So
They're kicking.
chances are you would most likely have to be steering the ship for this battle,
That's your
Unless
bad
he gives
job.
somebody else.
unless you choose to give someone else in charge or
Alright.
someone else. But that's
Okay.
up to you.
Theo?
I'll drive the ship.
Okay. I mean, you don't have to. You could totally try to fight this thing.
Spinning around.
So I need initiative.
Have one of your your underlings do it, so you can take part in the battle.
Captains don't give their.
First mate, drive the ship.
What's your first name's name?
A.
Hey?
A, B, C, and D. We give the guy a D.
It's like
We
the
call him
Umbrella
Little D.
Academy when you just name them all numbers.
Because he's annoying.
He's a little dicky.
Little D.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll sail the ship.
All hands on deck. Let's get ready to go.
Are you writing that initiative?
XCOM.
Okay, starting with Alicia.
Am I advertising in that
Wait.
picture?
13.
No,
13?
you can't.
Oh, you're writing it down? Okay.
Tim also
Hesken. I put Hesken, but
Hesken got a 20.
Well, he is a Hess king, so.
Hesken got a 20. Balrog.
13.
Oh.
Kalsifer.
5.
Horgarn.
Dirty 20.
20.
From the wave.
Pollard.
4.
Hey, I'm not the lowest.
Yeah.
I thought yours was bad. That's what I heard.
Cannon. Cruise 1 through 6.
Broadside.
Cannon.
no idea what I'm gonna do.
You know what? This reminds me of like Final Fantasy X when you're on
Oh,
the ship and you're just fighting Sin.
Oh,
in
nice.
the early game.
Okay. Let me roll for giants.
This is some bad roll.
The giant spine.
Nope.
Big fellas.
Okay.
Too. I hope you know that.
Oh, and Kraken. I need to get the Kraken down.
No, you don't.
He's got 0.
Release the Kraken out of 15.
Oh,
Nice.
gosh.
Take Pilar! He's our tribute.
I'll just sing to myself.
Okay.
Pilar's the tribute.
So between Hesken and Horgarn, whichever one wants to go first, one of you will go first, the other one will go second. So it'll be either one of you guys, and then it'll be cannon crews 1 through 6 and 7 through 12. Or excuse me, it'll be the giants with 18. Then the Kraken at 15. Then the cannon crews 1 through 6 and 7 through 12. They both have 14.
Oh my gosh.
And then it'll be either Balrog or Alicia, either one, because you both have 13.
I'm just gonna watch it. You know that.
And then it'll be Kalsifer and Pilar. So, I just need to know who's starting first between you two, and then between you guys, whoever's going first.
English, ladies first.
Okay?
That's gonna go first.
I'll go. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. 'Cause
So
So you can see that there's this giant wave. Not wave, but you can see that this Kraken, the head of this Kraken, looks like it's coming in. And it looks like it's like swirling around, trying to make a whirlpool, basically. You do see that there are several tentacles as they're moving around the ship, but several tentacles do pop up around the ship, as if they're trying to it's trying to grasp the ship while trying to cause this whirlpool.
So I can attack. How close are the?
The tentacles are grasping the ship, so they're within 5 feet range of you if you want to walk up to it. There's a tentacle here. There is one tentacle here, here, and here. So it looks like right now there's 4 of them grasping on the side here.
Okay, I'd like to attack.
Or it's getting ready, or it is grasping.
Alright,
The boat starts to rock a bit.
Alright, so I'm gonna pull out my Sword of Durandal, running to the closest tentacle.
Okay.
I activate my fire blade.
Okay. So the hilt ignites with this blade of fire.
And I take a slash at this.
Okay, go for it.
30-20.
Nice. I'm pretty sure.
do it for me.
That hits.
I'm
I
right.
need to get all my...
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Woo. This is gonna be a pretty intense battle for sure.
This is the Kraken.
Yeah, well, no, these are the giants.
Okay.
This is one of the giants
Bless you.
talking. The Kraken looks like it's under.
Oh, I did. Come on.
It could be underneath. You're not sure, but it looks like there's a whirlpool starting to cause as.
Oh, so the tentacles are up, but the Kraken's head is nowhere.
Correct.
Under
Correct.
the water.
Yeah, it looks like that there might be either. It looks like the head might be swimming around. It's moving pretty fast in the ocean.
So we gotta kill it quick.
So that's 25 for the first
That's gonna hit.
Okay. And it's fire, so if there's anything.
It's in the water. So.
And I'm also going to do my extra attack.
Okay.
Which is for every round.
Wait, did you already do your damage?
That
Yeah.
was his damage. 25.
25
Plus
was
any fire.
25 damage?
And a
It's some good damage.
14.
25 and a 14.
No, 14 is my second attack.
14 does not hit for the second attack.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Gonna shift him
So
to defense
can't
mode
speak.
now.
It's 11.
Somebody plays a little bit of a
my turn.
Okay, so it takes 25 points of damage. Nice. That's you can see that as you hit the tentacle, it
shivers.
well, it doesn't say anything, but it lets go of the ship and it goes back into the ocean.
Jellyfish.
Did it look like the fire did anything
No.
special? Okay. It's not good.
Say hello to SpongeBob Squidward.
Horgarn.
Alright. I'm going to go to the tentacle that's closest to the bow. It's not the bow, the front. And I'm going to use my 2 short swords, and I also have extra attack.
Okay.
So, a quick question.
Yes.
I do, because when I normally attack, I can use 2 weapon fighting as a bonus action. But since I have extra attack, does that give me 2? Or just
What does
one?
it say for the extra attack?
It just says that you can make. Let me double check, but basically
You can attack again, correct?
Yeah, when you place action or attack action. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the action. Attack action only.
Because you're dual wielding blades, right?
Yeah,
So you would attack twice because you're dual wielding,
and then one bonus action of dual.
and then you would attack again with both of them, I believe, unless it says otherwise.
So 4 and 1 total.
No, like so, is it action? Like attack, action, bonus action then?
Yeah, well, because when you're attacking with both of them, that's one action to attack with both of them.
Yeah. It doesn't. Each sword doesn't get its own.
Right.
action.
So the offhand weapon does not get the multiplier, does not get the add-on bonus. It's just your main hand does.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
So your main attack weapon would get a +5 or whatever it is for the 2 hit.
Mm-hmm.
The offhand weapon does not get the plus to hit because it's your offhand weapon.
Okay. Well, in that case, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna.
Don't forget your hunter's mark.
Yeah, but it's just a tentacle. Well, wait, no. Actually, it can. Well, since it's one beast, does the tentacles count as each target or opponent? Well, I mean, if it goes down, then we'll go to the next tentacle. It goes down. Well, anyways, the hunter's mark will benefit. So yeah, I cast hunter's mark.
Okay. So as a bonus action, you cast Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, and then I do my
Okay. Go ahead. So go ahead and roll.
for
Wait.
what?
I think he's trying to do his little sneaky thing where you can't do your. No? Okay, go ahead. Never mind.
Go ahead.
2-weapon fighting.
Yeah.
Will I still be able to do 2-weapon fighting?
What's 2-weapon fighting?
Good.
What does that do for two-handed weapon? That's two-handed, right? You have to wield 2 hands.
No, not 2-handed. The dual wielding. Sorry.
Okay.
Or, it says 2-weapon fighting.
Okay. What does it say for 2-weapon fighting? You get dual wield, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you just don't add your modifier to the
Right.
point. Yeah. Okay, so I'll attack with the.
You're gonna attack with the.
See? See, he's being evil. Go ahead, just roll.
This is the tentacle. This is what the tentacle's doing. When
Oh.
it gets hit.
You can only use one bonus action, though, right? Okay.
See, that's what I was saying.
Well, I'll just attack twice with my short sword.
Okay.
So I will.
So are you gonna cast Hunter's Mark? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So your bonus action is used. You're casting Hunter's Mark.
Alrighty.
See, that's
Okay.
what I was waiting for, was that.
So I'm going to hit it with the short sword with the entanglement.
Okay. Go
Sure.
ahead.
Alright, first one is going to be 15.
Does
15.
not hit. No. Yes, it does. I'm sorry. 15's gonna hit. Because these are tentacles.
Haha.
These are tentacles, not the main body.
Which means that it has a higher AC on the real body.
Alright, 1d6, so that's 7 on the first damage.
Okay.
Plus Hunter's Mark.
So you add a d6 bonus to that. Or a d6 dice, I mean.
7 plus, so 11 total.
Okay,
First
that's
hit.
that's good. Okay, it's still gripping it.
And then, does it make the DC save?
For the poison.
Or this one's the
Entanglement.
entanglement. So it's
For
a
the entanglement.
strength DC.
It's no, because it's the tentacles are giant. Basically, they're large,
Okay.
so it's not gonna make the save for that.
Okay. Well, then I'll hit it with my poison one then.
Okay.
So here's the number 2 for the poison sword. And that is going to be 26.
Ooh, that will hit. Definitely hit.
Alrighty. So then 6 plus 5 plus Hunter's Mark, right? So that'll be 14 total.
Wow. So 25 points of damage total. So the when you swipe it with the second blade, the tentacle lets go. It flails and it goes down into the water.
Does the poison apply to the rest of the body?
No.
Okay. Alright, that's it.
Okay.
That's all, folks.
So Horgarn
hit.
went. Kalsifer or Horgarn and Hesken went. The giants. This one, he says something to the other two in giant.
What does he say? Because I can understand.
He says, "These little ones are going to help us. Let us give them a clear shot to the Kraken's head." And he is going to go underneath and he's going to attempt to grapple this Kraken. This one's going to go, well, I'll give him advantage just because. This one's going to go help him as he's going to attempt to grab the tentacles down below. And then this one, he is going to go and he's going to just slash at this tentacle here and try to cut it off. This one, it's still up, but He doesn't cut through the tentacle all the way, but he cuts through a good chunk of it, and it looks like it's half on, half off. There's black blood spilling into the ocean.
Nearly headless Nick.
Nearly headless tentacle. That is going to be the giant's turn. It's the Kraken's turn.
No.
So the Kraken is going to attempt to break free from the grapple. I'm going to roll the pink dice.
Of course you are.
Of course, but it failed.
Pink die are on the side of good.
So it's going to attempt to bite the
Did you
giant.
make a deal with the Kraken?
Nope.
Krakens, Krakens speak.
They do?
They understand abyssal, celestial, infernal, and primordial, but they can't speak. But they can speak through telepathy.
You said I speak abyssal, right?
Yep, but I don't think you know how to speak telepathically. They're considered gargantuan monstrosities. They're considered a titan.
But they can hear me if I talk.
Yeah, but its head's underwater right now.
Not on this episode.
No. It's going to attack with one tentacle as it's going to try to reach for Pilar.
Yeah. He really is the tribute.
It just got here.
Hello, goodbye.
Can I use my eyes? No, because you can't see the body. You can only see the tentacle.
Can it roll for
Stupid
disadvantage because it can't see Pilar?
No.
Stop touching me.
You like it, Pilar.
Not from their
11 to hit for the tentacle.
Nope.
The second tentacle's going to reach for the first mate. Or not first mate, Balrog, excuse me. Hey!
Uh-oh.
24 to hit.
Oh!
Am I out of the story?
No.
No,
Yes,
like it's like
your armor class is 15.
So
just
this,
Val needs to ask.
How bad does it hit me?
it grabs you. So this really huge tentacle just reaches around and
Scoops you up in a sucker.
basically it grabs you and it's going to grab the first mate as well. So currently the ship, it starts to rock back and forth because no one's holding the
Oh, man.
steering wheel.
Nice.
Quick,
Same
Alice.
Oh,
You're right
gosh.
next to
Do
it.
something.
And
It's
then
not my turn. I can't do anything right now.
and that
Balrog could break free.
Can he right now? Can he attempt to react? Or
On his turn.
that's all it's going to do right now.
Just grab him.
Well, yeah, for its turn. Actually,
Kalsifer? Why you say anything?
But wait, there's more.
If you act now.
it's actually going to expend one of its legendary actions,
No.
and the entire area underneath you guys, the entire ocean in this area, just goes pitch black.
It inked.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
guys made me ink.
Yep. It ink clouds, so it's just complete pitch
Did we just get
black.
skeeted on?
the bottom of the ship. So the area is heavily obscured to creatures other than the Kraken. Each creature other than the Kraken that ends its turn in there must succeed on a DC 23 Constitution saving throw, so the initial damage is 16 3d10 poison damage on a failed save.
Ink?
But
Yeah.
we're not actually in the water.
No,
It's the Giants.
the Giants.
Oh no, the giant.
But I'm gonna knock it down to 10
Defenses too.
for the Giants. The strong current disperses the cloud, which otherwise disappears at the end of the Kraken's next turn. So there is a strong
There is
current.
a strong current.
Correct. Well, yes, there is a strong current. It is dying down because the Giants are not currently
Tentacles.
doing stuff with the
Oh,
current.
really?
They're not making it move. They're grappling onto the Kraken.
Oh.
So that is the end of the Kraken's turn.
Does he?
Cannon.
Wait.
It is the cannon crew's turn. Captain, what should the cannon crews do?
Fire.
Fire where?
Duh, come
Which
on.
side is cannons 1 through 6? And
1 through 6, 7 to 12.
okay,
Fire number 6.
So 1, 2, 3,
Which one's
4,
holding me?
5, and 6. So 5, where the tentacle's at,
Is that the one holding me?
is holding you. So 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 is where the other tentacle's at right now. 11 and 12.
Do I just say fire where the tentacles are?
Yeah. You could just say fire, and all the cannons will fire.
Fire all of it.
Okay. Okay.
You have eyes, you fools. Use them.
So,
I'm getting nervous. Theo, what do you have up your sleeve?
Yeah,
so
'cause you just shot
all of
the
these cannons here.
But then, is there friendly fire? Do I hit the giants?
No,
can.
because the giants are underwater currently.
Oh, okay.
But they fire these ones that have where the tentacles are not blocking. They fire randomly into the ocean and just kind of, and you just hear splashing.
Does that do any damage?
These two, no.
No, those ones don't.
These two, however, are going to do damage to the tentacles because they both hit.
Hey.
Please, free your captain.
And that's going to do 17 points of damage total.
Yeah.
To both of these. This one here,
Is that already-
it just gets splattered everywhere. And black blood, or this black inky blood, just flies everywhere. This one takes 17 points of damage, and it looks like there's a gaping hole where the cannon piece is at. It's still grappling on, but it just looks like it's just kind of...
Is the grip loosened?
Yeah, it looks like it's just kind of, like, loosened up a bit, and it looks like it starts to just fall into the water.
Do we fall into the water with it?
Yeah, do they have to make a saving?
Yes, you and the first mate are going to have to make a saving throw.
Probably Dex. Right?
Yes. Athletics check, because you would try to, because you've essentially broken free, but the boat is pretty much shaking. So I'm going to need everybody who's up above to make an athletics check.
Very top.
Ooh, man.
Oh, everybody?
Everybody who's up above, I'm going to need to make an athletics check.
So
Get inspiration.
you're
Wait,
gonna
did you
Say
say
acrobatics,
or
right?
athletics?
7.
plus 3.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nat
athletics.
Yeah. So as the boat's shaking,
It was 10.
a lot of stuff is... The boat is shaking. A lot of cargo up above is getting loose. People might be flying off the ocean,
21.
off into the ocean. 21,
What am I?
Hesken got a 14.
14, 24. Nice.
Rolling athletics, you said?
Beautiful, yes.
18.
18.
6.
Ha! And the first mate. Okay, first mate does save as he grabs onto the steering wheel.
Save was Alish.
However, Alish,
Oh
We just see Alicia
it tips so as the boat's tipping over. You get caught off guard as you see this giant. Really, it's a giant tentacle. It grabs Balrog and the first mate, and you just stumble as the boat shakes, and you fall off the edge.
Quick, ask Elune to help you fly.
You fall off the edge into this black cloud, and you're
Can I cast shield as I'm falling?
no. You can't.
Ooh.
And you fall into head first. You just
Into the poison water.
into this black ink
I hate
water.
poison. It's always
You don't even find a poison ward ring or something.
I am gonna need you to make a DC saving throw. I'll let you know if you pass or fail.
For which one?
It's for Constitution, correct?
15.
If it needs, it needs.
Okay.
1 second.
But
Not good.
probably still take damage on a successful save anyways.
Yeah. It does not save.
Oh.
Yeah. But instead of doing 16 3d10,
Yeah.
you know.
She'll be dead instantly just from falling in the water.
Yeah, it would be.
Well, let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. If you end your turn in the water, you will take 10 3d10.
You'll be dead.
So it'll be 3d10, but you'll take 10. I'll be rolling 10 of those. So that's if you end your turn.
So if I can get out of the water before my turn's over.
Correct. You'll be safe. You'll be fine.
Do it.
Yeah. I apologize. I was reading it. It says you have to end your turn in the black ink.
Ooh.
The first mate yells, "Man overboard!"
Is that poison?
Woman
Is that
overboard.
poison damage?
It is. So that is. So pretty much anybody that rolled 10 or less pretty much fell into the water. Okay, so the cannon crew went, Krakens went. It is Alish's turn. Speak of the.
No,
Speak of the half elf.
So when you land into this water and you see nothing, as you did fall head first. I am going to ask you to roll a perception with disadvantage to see if you can even find the surface.
4.
Okay.
Even with your skill modifiers.
Yeah. I rolled a 1.
Unfortunately, you don't see the surface of the ocean.
Yeah.
So you can attempt to swim, or you can hold your breath. You can
Literally hold your breath and roll into a ball and buoy until you fall and come up to the top.
Will it use an action to talk to my staff?
no.
Okay. I'm going to talk to my staff and I'm going to ask Inepis for help.
Okay. Inepis says, this is a fine pickle you've got us in.
I know.
I see you only come to me whenever you need help. You don't just talk to me whenever or let me take control of your body whenever. Only when you need help.
Inepis, I'm going to die.
And you'll float down to the bottom of the ocean.
We are gonna die.
And you'll never be wielded again.
Yeah, I guess I don't want to go to the bottom of the ocean. Man, this sucks. I need a better wielder.
That is so hurtful. That is so hurtful.
Yeah, well, now you know how I feel, being stuck here all the time.
Okay, I'll chat with you more often.
Yeah, you should. She's gonna take over your body, and she is going to. Let me see.
SEO boat.
Ascendio.
Wingardium Leviosa.
There's a levitation stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right
No, the corpus. Or you could just do Ascendio.
Yeah, she touches herself. So she touches herself, and she rises 20 feet into the air as she comes out of the water, floating 20 feet in the air. And she has one hand, wiping off the black ink off her face. Well, isn't this just lovely? And she is, "You there, first mate, throw me down a rope or something." And that's going to be her turn.
Wait, so I'm out of the water.
Correct.
Okay.
She casted levitate, so you floated out of the water.
Thank her, alter
You
you.
better let her take over your body for a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
Just to get some air.
Balrog, it is your turn. Or, excuse me, Balrog, it's your turn. And then Kalsifer, you're on deck. And then Pilar, you're after Kalsifer.
Okay, so can I go into rage mode?
You can, yeah. That's a bonus action to go into rage.
Rage mode.
So you get grappled by this. Oh, the one thing I will say is,
Yeah, where's all the time?
yeah, I will say this, that the you do see that 3 of the giants do bring up this giant, massive head, as one of them's holding a group of tentacles. The current is dying down, other than the tip of, the boat is rocking and shaking around you guys. So the giants are grappling this as the tentacles do go down. They do bring up the head of this tentacle, and one of them says, "Strike now, little one." Yes, so you can roll to attack the head as they push the head up. Really, it's close,
Right up against the boat.
right up against the boat, basically.
15.
Then you're gonna add.
Plus 5. Or probably 7 since you're a barbarian.
Yeah. So is his rage mode?
Yeah, if you click on the rage, it'll tell you what to add to it. He takes half damage,
It adds 2, I believe.
Plus 2 melee.
so add 2 to your attack. So when you
So
roll,
17.
you're going to add the +2 on top of what it says to hit.
Okay, so 17 to hit.
What about his weapons plus hit?
I don't know. I don't know how to do any of this.
All you should have to do is
Hold on.
look at his
Hold
actions. Or
Hold on, I'll let
Let
me
me
take
see.
a look at his character sheet.
What are you using?
He has
Are you using your hand axe, using your javelin, your long sword?
Let's use the long sword.
Okay, it's +7. So it was a 15 that you rolled?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you're adding
Are you-
7 to it.
Now, are you going to use that one hand or two hand?
Two hand.
Okay, so your damage is a D10 for that instead of a D8.
Okay.
Oh, that's what that.
Yeah, you see how, so it says right here, this is the 7. See all those 7s right there?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's added to your roll if you use that weapon. And then these are the damage that you use right there.
Correct.
Let's use the
So
long
it'll be
sword
so you'll add a +9 to your hit
on top of 17.
No, on top of 15.
on top of the
15.
15.
24.
I'm sorry, so 15. So 2 on top of the 15.
No,
17.
15 is what he rolled.
Oh, so then roll plus. So
Plus
roll the
9.
7 to hit. So you add 7,
Uh-huh.
and then you add 2 on top of that because of the rate.
So 24.
24.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
Now you
Okay.
need to roll your dice.
4.
4. Oh, 4 points. And then
Plus 4.
plus 4. So
8.
8 points of damage as you take your longsword and you go right down the middle, and you and it starts to shake its head a bit. You do 8 points of damage to it.
It's payback, Squidward.
Do you have you already used your bonus action, so is that going to be your turn? The rest of your turn, I mean?
Yes.
You can move anywhere else if you would like to.
So right now I'm on top of the Kraken.
Well, you're not on top of it, but you're right next to it.
I'll stay there.
Okay. Next person on deck, Kalsifer.
I'm going to transform into my fury mode.
Okay.
And I'm going to run across to the same to the giant
Yep.
head. Just like right next to him.
Yep.
And I am going to just sink the World Ender into it.
Okay, go for it.
So.
7 plus 7, so 14 and plus 2.
That's going to hit.
Yep. And then it's 2d6 plus 4. So 4 plus 4, so 8 as well.
Okay, and you know, so he, Balrog kind of went right down the middle. You kind of, slash it across as you're running, and it shakes in. And the giants get shaken off of it, and it sinks into the water again.
Ha!
And Pilar. Or is there anything else, Kalsifer?
Nope, not yet.
Pilar.
I'm going to summon the witch's bolt.
Okay, go ahead and roll. You're going to roll your attack with disadvantage because it's sunk into the water.
A 5.
What
I
is
have been a better shot in the past.
this? Yeah. So
You don't remember that.
So you hold your hand out. You shoot this bolt of darkness into the water, and you're not sure if you hit or not. You just see this splash everywhere. So that is. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Cry for my miss.
Okay. Okay.
Part of this.
Top of the round, Hesken. You can hold an action
Ooh, okay.
if you would like to. You don't have to attack. You can...
Yeah, I'll hold my action until
Okay.
the Kraken's head comes close to the boat.
Okay, so until the Kraken head comes close to the boat.
That's what I should on.
Horgarn.
I was holding action.
So when you hold an action, you're basically waiting for something to happen.
Mhm.
So for example, he's waiting until the head pops up to attack.
Yeah.
And then can he go whenever it pops up? You
Yeah,
don't
so
have
when the head pops up, he would take his action right away.
Until it's close.
Okay, so
Right.
can you do that at any point?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
But you have to basically say why you're holding your action, right? So like he said,
Okay.
I'm holding my action
Okay.
until the head pops up.
Understood.
So, Horgarn.
I will do the same.
Okay.
For the same reason.
Okay, till the head pops up.
Mhm.
Okay.
Giants, right?
Giants. Yes, the giants. They take a moment to recover and good hit, little ones. We will go get it again. And they're going to kind of look. I mean, whether they're walking, swimming, each of them are going to go back into the water. Every time they do so, the current kind of picks up here and there. So the cloud is slowly starting to disperse. I need everyone to make Athletics check again.
Am I still levitating?
You are still levitating, so you're excused from that because you are currently floating above the water.
Thank goodness.
Who's that purple?
13.
Night Fury.
You're rolling this one.
Night Fury is not summoned.
Yeah, Night Fury's not summoned.
I just put it out there for
You're rolling this one.
Yes, you are.
So I need athletics checks from everyone except for Alicia.
16.
Then you add
13?
your athletics
17.
modifier,
17.
For Horgarn.
which is going to be
16.
16 for Kalsifer, 17 for Horgarn,
26.
26.
Plus
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Plus 7
Just
proficiency. You add
26.
plus
I do a backflip.
So
just
you
stand
have
On one foot.
Yeah.
26.
On the very edge of the
26.
26.
Nice.
bow.
He has a very good athletics.
Yeah.
First mate is fine. He's got a total.
I'm a black orc. Pretty athletic.
18. He's got 18.
With a dad bod.
Nice. Yeah, everybody does save. As the boat rocks, as the giants go underneath. Rocks.
They all save.
Yeah.
The boat.
They,
Better hurry up and get back on the boat, because if that spell
they are
ends,
going
you
to
drop
attempt
back
to
in,
grapple.
you're not
Natural 20 for one of the giants.
Nice.
15, 16 for the other one, so that'll grapple. 16 for the... So all three of them, I mean, you can't see it, but they grapple it. And they are going to go ahead and bring the head up.
Yes.
And they're going to move it out because they grappled.
Are we still fighting it?
Yeah, so the head goes, they bring the head closer to the boat. We'll have you go first, Hesken, and then Horgarn will attack with their readied actions.
Hit it in the face.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is... Where is it?
So it is right
I
here.
only got
Okay.
a rage mode one.
So,
No, it lasts for...
as
10
my
turns.
bonus action,
Wow.
I'm going to turn it into... Ooh, lightning damage.
Okay.
1 minute or 10 turns.
Ooh.
Wow.
Will it
That's
shock
potential.
Will
the
it shock the
giants?
giants?
Water can
I'll
die.
do...
Well, they are storm giants.
That's true.
They're
Yeah.
not resistant.
Yeah. Lightning damage.
Okay.
So my sword of Durandal changes into lightning.
Okay.
Lightning blade. Alright, so I'm going to...
Chidori.
Should I just roll all my
Tesla
attacks
blade.
at once?
Yeah. Well, no, you'll roll each of your attacks separately.
And then do the damage separately?
You can, yeah.
So, first one is 23.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. So do damage then?
No, roll for all three of your hits first.
14.
14 does not hit.
And I'm going to use my action surge so I can just use it.
Okay. So you get one good hit in, and the other, as it starts to shake when you hit it, and you miss you swing and you miss the other two attacks.
23.
Wow, 23 points damage. Yeah, you strike into it. As you strike into it, you hear this loud, like lightning. It doesn't look like it actually did a whole lot of... I mean, it did a lot of damage from the initial strike, but it doesn't look like it's reacting to the thunder.
Mm-hmm.
The giant does speak something in giant, and it says, "Lightning does not hurt it, little ones."
He's talking to his like
Lightning does not hurt it.
Ask what hurts it.
What does
Yeah.
hurt?
What hurts
hurt? What does hurt it?
Mean word.
It is your turn to attack. It's your action. You can attack it, which is what you're going to do. So go ahead and roll the attack.
Oh, your bonus action, you could talk to it, right?
Sure, if you want to talk to it after you attack it. It's kind of like you're like.
You mean talk to the giant?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That wouldn't be a bonus action, but you can talk to the
Talk
giant.
to
Free of action.
the Kraken.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but it would be your action
Yeah.
when it's your turn.
Okay.
Um,
Alrighty, so I'm just gonna use my short swords again.
Okay.
And then go up next to Hesken and Kalsifer.
Okay.
And poke it in the butt cheeks. I was kidding.
And it's
go for the eyes.
okay.
Alright, and I do have
Very
Hunter's Mark on it.
Yep.
Because it transferred over or whatever. Same body, same thing. Alright, so the first one is gonna hit with my poison.
Okay.
This thing emit poison. Will it cover from poison? No. Alrighty. Oh wait, that's wrong dice. Sorry.
I think he has me.
And the first one's gonna be 12.
Does not hit. You run up and you go to swipe at it, and you miss.
It saw him.
It saw him.
It saw it coming.
It saw it coming a mile away.
Alright, I'm going to attack it with the same sword. And that's ladies and gentlemen, that is a natural 20.
Nice.
Critical!
Nice. So go ahead and you'll add double the dice roll for the damage.
Okay, so it'll be 2d6 plus...
Correct.
Wait. Yeah, 2d6 plus 5. So 5, 6, 11, plus 5. So the first one is 16.
Okay.
16. And then with the hunter's mark
You got the d6.
is 2,
So 8 damage in total?
18.
Oh,
And
18,
then...
sorry, you 16. Yeah.
And I'm also using two-handed weapon fighting.
Okay.
Okay. So then the other one will be the entanglement, and that'll be 5. So that'll be 23 total.
Wow, that's
I feel like you just like it's like every time it's your turn, it's just like math. They're just like so many
Wait,
different
just
things.
calculate. Except that one. I think didn't I shoot Hesken's butt?
Monster.
You did shoot Hesken. You did
I
shoot
think
Hesken.
that was the one calculation error. But do any of the does any of the like poison or entanglement apply? Oh wait, no, the entanglement does not apply because it's large. But
Correct. It's immune.
okay, that's what I thought. But yeah, 23 total.
So
That's
you
great.
and it shakes off the giants and it sinks underwater again. Okay, so
Long
Do the,
sword.
do the Sand Tuscan.
we did Hesken and Horgarn's action. Giants went. It is Kraken's turn.
Ooh.
The Kraken.
Release.
Go for Pilar.
The Kraken is going to move underneath the boat
Uh-oh.
to the other side, and so it will.
If you can hold out long enough, you can switch places with the dagger.
That's a good one.
Seek for yourselves.
That's a good one.
I'll meet you at the back.
The Kraken lifts its head out of the water on the opposite side, and you can see up above there's this dark cloud that forms above the ship,
Oh my gosh.
and it is going to shoot down.
It's going to cast Thundaga.
Sort of.
This is a thundercracker.
It is going to shoot at Hesken as it's going to shoot down a bolt of lightning from the cloud onto the.
Can I use my eyes on the lightning?
You could use.
You can how far is your does the eyes reach?
60 feet.
It's 60 feet.
60, I guess.
Yeah,
Is that what it said?
Couple
yes,
hundred.
it's 60 feet. I just did that.
Yeah, you can use the eyes on the Kraken.
What's your eyes gonna do?
Okay,
Roll
then
disadvantage.
roll disadvantage.
Okay, it's still gonna hit.
Okay.
Its lowest dice roll was 17.
That is. If it's a-
Like that.
I
Whoa.
need you, and actually, it doesn't even need to roll, so I apologize. It's just gonna automatically
Hit.
yes.
Are you gonna
But I
roll
need
it?
you to roll a
Just
DC saving
walk
throw,
away
dexterity.
and survive.
Okay.
Or your body's still taking over, right?
Dirty 20.
Dirty Warner.
Nice. So if this was a higher level, you you would have saved for sure, but because I nerfed the creature, you do save. But you're gonna take half damage.
Instead of getting charred, you just get slightly electrocuted and your hair's fried.
Escapes.
I hold up my sword and half of it goes into.
Half of 18 is what, 9?
Like,
So you take 9 points of damage as this bolt of lightning strikes you in the back.
You can hold up your sword. I have the power. The lightning cracks into it.
Yeah.
But still travels down my arm and gives me a good char.
Yeah, so instead of,
he's like,
yeah.
grilled dragonborn.
So it's going to use that turn. It is now going to use...
Is it gonna ink the water again?
No, it's not. So that was its... it is going to...
Pretty sure
Be done.
beat this thing up pretty bad.
It is going to use a legendary action.
No.
And it's going to cast again another bolt of lightning down on top of you, Hesken.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
Dexterity. Yep.
Take it.
Can I use my eyes on it again? Oh, it doesn't need to roll. I forgot.
30-20.
Oh, nice. Another dirty
Roll the
20.
same thing. The second move won't work again.
Could throw my rook into the water and watch it crush the Kraken.
With probably
12 points of damage for the second bolt of damage.
12 or 6?
12.
12.
12
Okay.
total.
Holy
Whoa,
crap.
dang.
8 and 12?
As the next bolt just
I still have the power.
so
Not as effective this time, but still.
okay. After the Kraken,
The cannons.
it is the cannon crew's turn.
Woo!
We have a clear shot, Captain.
Fire!
Fire away!
Hit him in the
Aye,
head.
sir. I'm gonna re-roll that one because that
I'm telling the story.
natural 20.
Nice.
Natural 20 again.
Yes.
Okay.
20,
We're
20.
gonna double those damages, right?
Yep. So.
Alish
Watch, this thing has like 200 HP.
Probably.
probably does.
It is a Kraken
Knowing
after all.
Theo. I wouldn't be surprised if it had 500
Wow.
HP.
4, and then the last 2 because they rolled crit, 2 more D. Okay. 40 points of damage total.
Woo!
As they just get this really good blast. The last 2 with the crits rolled the 2 extra D10s, and I was rolling pretty much nothing but 7s and 9s.
Good job, boys.
Except for the last one.
Drinks on me tonight.
Yeah! So yeah, they blast this, except for 2. 2 of them do miss, unfortunately. But the other 2 more than made up for it. But yeah, they blast this Kraken as its head is still out of the water, and it just gets a really good blast, and it just shreds part of the skin off. And the Kraken you hear this horrible screeching sound, just however Kraken would normally screech, I don't know. Something like that. Thank you. I thought so.
Pretty cracking.
Cannonballs are filled with salt, starts erasing
Starts
his body.
shriveling up. But the Kraken definitely just it shrieks in pain. And it definitely rocks. The boat is rocking at this point because it's causing a lot of the waves due to getting smashed.
Sit down. You're rocking the boat.
I need everyone except for Alish, to roll athletics.
Which one? Is this one athletic?
No, you didn't.
Horgarn has 24.
24 for Horgarn.
I got 17.
17 for Hesken.
15.
15 for
19.
Pilar.
19.
19 for Balrog.
15.
15 for Kalsifer.
I forgot.
The first mate holding on to the ship
What?
goes falling over.
No!
And there's nobody holding the steering wheel as the boat. So he was. So best way to describe it, your boat is decked out with this really special function that allows you to backpedal against the current to kind of hold it in place.
Okay.
And now that no one's holding on to the.
It's all over the place.
Yeah, you're starting to move forward now.
Oh,
Everybody though is successful on your saving throw.
Yeah.
except for the first mate.
Except for the first mate, as the boat is going to slowly start to take off. At the top of the round, it will move.
Bye, Felicia.
It's your turn. You can see that the boat is getting ready to. You see the first mate falls over. The boat's starting to.
Okay, but did he ever throw me
The rope.
the rope? Because I said throw me a rope.
it is. Yeah,
That's how he went in.
Anepis did. Correct. Yeah, so he did throw a rope over.
Okay, so did I get back on the boat or no?
Anepis. It is Anepis' turn, so she'll take control.
Okay.
Act possessed.
Do I do it? You do it?
I'll let you roll. I'm going to control your movements for you.
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll,
Yep,
and I don't know what I'm
yep.
rolling for.
Yep.
Oh, this is a wonderful feeling.
Um,
I rolled a
she.
lot.
No, don't roll yet. Don't roll yet. That doesn't count. I'm debating on what I want to do. So she is going to. So go ahead and roll me a strength with advantage because you are technically floating, so it's helping you. You'll roll.
Would that be like a saving?
No, just your strength modifier.
7.
Okay, you pull your...
With
Oh, with advantage. With advantage. I forgot.
Okay, see, thank you guys, thank you.
9.
Okay.
She does have weak arms.
Yeah. No, I bet the shoulder pieces would come in handy right now. So you do manage a bit of a struggle. You do manage to spend your action pulling yourself up over the boat. As a bonus action, Anepis is going to look into the water, and she will she'll swish and flick her hand. And the first mate is going to...
Wingardium Leviosa.
He's going to disappear, and he will fall.
Ooh, fall damage.
He will fall. Oh, sorry, fall damage. Thank you.
We could live in
He'll take 5 points of damage as he falls on his back, pretty much right next to Pollard. Just smack dab. We'll actually drop him right here, and he hits the deck. Just part of the ocean. You can see part of the black water in the ocean starts to spill in onto the ship, and the portal closes right above. So there is black water on the ship.
There's a portal.
Yeah, she casted basically a teleport spell
Oh.
for the guy. At least a custom-made spell for her. She basically ported him. That will be her turn.
I'm never going to get to use my spell.
Well, you know, whose fault was it for falling over?
Yours.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, inspiration.
That is... Man, I walked myself into that one. Balrog.
Ship still moving forward.
Yes, you can...
I'll take the...
You can attempt to... I mean, you can jump up the... Or go up the stairs. There's 2 sets of stairs that go up on the side here.
Don't jump. Walk until
So
you get there.
you can walk up there. You're pretty much right there, and you can grab hold of the ship, the steering wheel.
Oh, what happens if I don't take control of the ship?
It's just going to move forward. It might tip over and, rock.
Might tip
Might
over.
tip over.
I'll take control of the ship.
Might
Okay.
hit some rocks. I don't know.
I mean,
Nobody else
it's
can
for
follow.
sure it's going to move forward. So eventually, if you get it further and further away from the battle, it's going to just kind of be smooth sailings. It just
We're
will
just
go.
going to leave this Kraken to just...
And the Kraken did get a good chunk of damage done to itself.
What do
It's
you guys
hurt.
want to do? Kill it or...
Kill it.
Kill it, obviously.
Take control of
So
the ship.
you're going to control the ship.
We got it.
So you're going to grab the ship. The first mate, you see the first mate, he looks like he's definitely like on his back, like, oh, that just happened type deal. Okay, Kalsifer.
Okay, can I see the...
The Kraken is still up as it's flailing about from getting hit.
Okay, I'm going to run up to it and slash at it again.
It is 10 feet away from the boat.
What? Fine. Eldritch blast it.
Okay.
Oh.
So would you like to move next to the side of the boat on
I'm
the
going to
opposite?
stay where I'm at. I have
Okay.
120
Okay.
foot range. So,
Go ahead and roll for Eldritch Blast.
D10.
You got this.
Now, you have to roll to hit it, correct, for Eldritch
Oh,
Blast?
true. Thank you. I never have hit with this spell yet, so we'll see how it goes. What? I think I finally hit 9 plus 6. So, 15.
Yeah,
Woo! Woo! My first Eldritch Blast.
that hits.
And then it's probably going to be a 1. Watch this. It's a 2! Ha
You
Airbus just laughs.
Congratulations. You scratched it again.
yeah, you just nick it this time, and it just kind of... So it's like, it looks really powerful as it's coming out, and then it starts to fizzle, and it goes... That just taps him.
Hey, at least it hit this time, okay?
Yeah.
I'm breaking my records.
Pilar.
I'm gonna witches bolt it in the freaking face this time.
Okay. Go for it.
No, I'm not. A 7. I'm using inspiration.
Go for it. Go for it.
No, it's worse.
Can I give it my
I'll use
inspiration?
my... go
You
ahead.
can have my inspiration.
I'm just gonna let you know, I've always had bad luck with those
Why
dice.
did you say something?
I tried.
Lars, you can have my inspiration.
I told you not to take those die.
Oh, this is a terrible life decision. 10. 11. 11.
11 does not hit.
Oh.
Wow. Looks like we're back where we started.
Can I give him my inspiration?
Sure, I'll
Go
I'm
ahead.
not sure it's worth it. I hit something! 21!
Yay!
And remember, next time you don't have to aim.
That's the truth.
That's you finally hit it. After like 3 and...
For 11 damage.
Hey! Yeah, you smash this thing with the witch bolt, and this time, at first, you're firing, it's like you're having some performance issues here. It's like you're trying to fire, and it's just like
It just wasn't going far enough.
yeah, it's just random, like sparks flying, and then all of a sudden it's like just witch bolt blasted.
Had to warm up.
Pretty much, you have to warm up the good old arm. It's been a while.
Sounds like a male enhancement commercial.
Are you having problems shooting your witch bolts?
Extend.
Take Polaris Extend.
Okay, whoa.
No, but yeah, you smash this Kraken, and it really looks hurt this time as it just... and it goes into the water, and the giants, they go into the water. Everyone, one last athletics check for me, please.
19.
19 for Kalsifer.
12.
Question.
12 for...
Can I get
Balrog?
an advantage because she still has control of my body?
She's actually still floating, technically, so...
Oh, so I don't have to roll?
Yeah, you're good.
I got 12.
Wait, I thought she... Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Horgarn has 13.
13? 9. Pilar falls into the water.
He has a gnarled leg, he can't swim.
Actually, you don't fall into the water this time because you actually were away from the edge. So you do smash into the edge of the boat. Go ahead and roll me a acrobatics to see if you can grab onto the side of the ship as you start to fall over the edge.
5.
No, yeah, you fall into the water.
Plus your acrobatics.
0.
Oh.
I've got a gnarled leg. What do you want from me? At least I'm smart.
Yeah, jeez. Okay.
It's okay. I can float.
Well, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw because you are ending your turn in the water.
I'm resistant to poison.
Oh, you are, so you'll take half damage then.
No, I don't take any damage, I don't think.
No resistance, you take half damage.
Okay. A 10.
But is it his...
No, you don't need to roll. Well, if you're already resistant, you don't need to roll.
Okay.
1 second.
Would you like my D10?
I have advantage on
No.
saving throws against poison.
Okay.
No, I take the 10. My throws tonight have not been in my favor.
You're using that thing. I told you it's cursed.
You take 15 points of damage.
Oh.
And then cut it in half.
And I
right?
rolled really low. No, he... Well, yeah, cut it in half, so you take 8 points of damage. And,
Better than 15.
because you're already resistant to it. So, with that, the boats do wave one last time. You see that 2 of the Krakens are holding on to, or 2 of the giants are holding on to the Kraken, while one of them plunges its sword into the middle of the Kraken, and it takes the hammer from the other hand and just smashes it right into the sword. Just banging it, going straight through the Kraken, and the Kraken dies, spilling black blood everywhere.
Woo!
And the Kraken does die with that, and the giants, he pulls out the sword, and he puts it in the back of the other giant's, scabbard. This one walks over, goes. The water does start to clear up with the black ink as the current starts to go again. There was also a spike at the edge here. You could have made an attempt to run the ship into the.
I didn't know that was on the ship.
Into the Kraken.
On
Yeah,
my
It's
ship.
your ship.
It's
Sorry.
brand new.
But it's a new ship they stole from someone. The giant does, the one with the hammer does say to you, Horgarn, thank you for your help, little one.
No problemo.
You have served us greatly.
Are they in our debt?
Wait here a moment.
Okay.
And it sinks into the water, and after about 5-10 minutes, it does come back, and it carries, has its palm, pushes it over to the side, and it just drops this pile of gold, just this mound of gold. The ship does kind of sink a little bit, and he drops 2,000 pieces of gold.
Oh.
And he says, "This was in the Kraken's lair,
Oh, thank you.
among with other items, but
1,800
here
damages
is
to the
gold for your payment."
Thank you. Where's his giant?
I go and grab a giant scoop of it in my bag.
Yeah, there's like basically the gold pretty much just kind of covers pretty much this whole like front half, front half of the ship basically.
We're rich.
And
I'll divide it.
yeah, so basically I'll let you guys divide that up while I'm gonna get a paper towel to wipe this off so I can make a city. So we'll take a quick break. So
Okay.
we'll do that. Nice, that's a lot of gold.
Including the shipmates.
No.
Screw that.
So we'll go ahead and we'll take a break, and we will be right back after these short messages.